What up, YouTube? This is DavidLeeT back again with a new video. Today it's going to be the monster haul. I ran into a little bit of money and I went to the flea market and got a shit ton of goodies here. We got video games, we got movies and video game accessories and wrestling flicks and Marvel and DC flicks. We got first appearance comics, we got t-shirts, keychains, Marvel Universe, Ninja Turtles, board games. Anyways, we got a lot of shit to go through. I'm really stoked to show all you guys this. So let's go ahead and get this started. We'll start with the video games first. First game I got here is Super Smash Bros. For the N64. Really fun title. I'm sure all of you know of this one. Next one I got here is Mario Party 2 for the N64. Mario Party games are just extremely fun, so you can't go wrong with that. And the 64 games I got for $4 a piece. Next one I got here is Mario Party 3 for the N64. Really fun. Next game I got here was 50 cents. This is WrestleMania, the arcade game for Sega Genesis. A little beat up there, but it's classic WrestleMania. And for 50 cents, you know, had to pick it up. Next one I got here is Chuck Rock for the Super Nintendo. This was $2. This game's actually a pretty fun platformer. If you guys ever come across this for really cheap, I recommend you pick it up. It's kind of like Joe and Mac on the Super Nintendo. Next game I got here is for the NES. Karnov by Data East. It's an arcade hit. This is actually a really fun game. And this guy is a villain in one of the fighting games. I can't remember. It may be Fatal Fury or World Heroes. I can't remember, but he's a boss in one of the old fighters. I'm sure one of you guys know. But the next game I got here is Adventures of Dino Ricky by Hudson Soft. This is a pretty fun shooter, but it's extremely hard, as most shooters are. But really fun nonetheless. Next one I got here is Final Fantasy for the NES in mint condition. This looks minty fresh. This was $3. Can't beat that. Next one I got here, I'm sure Intellivision Dude will like this. Burger Time by Data East on the NES. Also an arcade hit. Pretty sweet. This was $3 as well. Next one I got here is Castlevania #1 on the NES, a Konami title. This was $3. This is up for trade as well because it's an extra. So if anybody's interested in this, just drop me a line. We'll work something out. Next one I got here is the greatest hits version of Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1. This was only $3, so I decided to pick it up. It comes with all 4 discs. Just didn't have the manual with it. But the discs are fresh, dude. I mean, look at that. Minty like Mentos. So yeah. Dragoon. Next one we got here is Army Man Sarge's Heroes 2 for the PS1. Comes complete. This was $2, I believe. Next one I got here is one of my favorite finds of the lot. Really pleased to get this. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, made by Capcom. One of the greatest fighting games ever made on the PS1. And it comes complete. And this disc is also extremely mint. Really, really stoked to get this one. Very, very, very happy. Very happy. Oh, and here's the back. The stuff legends are made of. But yeah, really happy to get that. Next one I got here is Area 51. #1 arcade hit by Midway for the original PlayStation. Comes complete. I played this last night, man, with the light gun, and I can't tell you enough how fun this game is. If you got a PS1 light gun, the Konami one, the Justifier, I highly recommend you pick this up, man. Lots of fun. Next one I got here, I got hooked up for my good buddy Noodles. This is Spectrum game, Captain America and the Doom Tube of Dr. Megaloman. Pretty sweet. You don't see too many Spectrum games around my neck of the woods. It comes complete with instructions and the little cassette and all that. Really cool. Pretty rare, too. You don't see these too often. Next one I got here was also from my buddy Noodles. Captain America and the Avengers by Data East. Sega Genesis title. Look how many advertisements are on the spine there, dude. Like, advertisements galore. But this one comes complete. If I can get it open here. With manual. Look at Cap saying it's an instruction manual. But I have a card only of this in mint condition if anyone's interested in a trade for it as well. But thanks a lot, Noodles. If you're watching this, I appreciate it, bro. Next game I got here is Shorin Jump Naruto Clash of the Ninja 2 for the GameCube. This is a Tomy title, player's choice. This one doesn't come complete, but it was only $2. So you can't beat that. This is one of the animes I enjoy, so I figured I'd pick that up. Next game I got here is Mario Superstar Baseball for the Nintendo GameCube. It's just epicness wrapped up in a little disc. I'm sure all of you love the Mario sports games. Next one I got here is Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. Comes complete. Pretty cool. Oh, and the Mario titles were $5 each. Next one I got here is Mario Power Tennis for the Nintendo GameCube. Extremely fun game, and this one completes my Mario sports games on the GameCube. Also comes complete. That's it for the GameCube. Now on to PS2. First one I got here is Contra Shattered Soldier. This was only $1. I know it's stickered all to hell, but for $1, you can't go wrong with Contra. Actually a really fun game. Next one I got here is Guitar Hero World Tour for the PS2. This comes complete, and it's got Sublime songs on it, one of my favorite bands, so really pleased to get this. This was only $2. Activision title. Next one I got here is Hulk for the PS2. I'm sure this game is as fun as a Field of Dicks, but it's Marvel, so I had to pick it up for $2. You know me, I'm a Marvel guy. Next one I got here is Guilty Gear X for the PS2, a Sammy title. This comes complete. This was $5, and I saw this on Knight Rider Gamers channel. It looked pretty epic, so I had to pick this up. So thanks a lot, Knight Rider, for showing me that. Next game I got here is Resident Evil Outbreak. I know it says 5 on it, but I got it for 2. It's a Capcom title. Sure all of you guys know Resident Evil. Epicness. Next one I got here is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PS2. Comes complete for $3. Next one I got here is Samurai Legend Musashi for the PS2. Square Enix title for $2. Comes complete. Next one I got here is SVC Chaos SNK versus Capcom. Win an arcade machine. Details inside. Anyways, this is made by SNK, Neo Geo, USA, blah, 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 Corporation. But it's SNK versus Capcom. I mean, epicness, dude. I mean, Terry Bogard versus Ryu. I'll take that all day, man. Really pleased to get this. Really stoked. I'm going to be playing this a lot. Next one I got here is Batman Rise of Sin to Zoo or something like that. For the Xbox Ubisoft title. Rated T for teen. Good old Batman. Next one I got here is Ninja Gaiden Black for the Xbox. This is only on the Xbox. And it's badassness. And the last video game I got here is The Thing for Xbox, a Konami title. Saw this on one of my friend's videos, so I had to pick it up when I seen it. Only $2. I'm a huge fan of the movie, big fan of Kurt Russell, and I'm sure the game's going to be epic. The movie's just badass, so really pleased to get this. That's it for the games. I got a couple video game accessories here. We got the Sega Genesis 4-way multi-tap. You can play as 4 players. The little switch here. Yeah, this was $3 and pretty cool. Next thing I got here is a Sega power cord. I believe this is for the Genesis. It might be for Sega CD or Saturn, not sure. But it was only 50 cents, so hell yeah, I could use it. That's it for the games. I guess we'll do movies now. First one I got here is Batman and Robin. This is like some old ass 1940 stuff, but it came sealed, and it was only 25 cents. So, hell yeah, that'll go good with my DC collection. Next movie I got here for 50 cents is The Odyssey. It's a movie I watched in school a long time ago. I enjoyed it. If you guys ever follow mythology, I'm sure you've heard of Odysseus. But yeah, it's basically about his adventures. Really good. I highly recommend it if you're into this kind of thing. Next one I got here is Wonder Woman, the made-for-TV movie, the collector's edition. This was $3. So yeah, that'll go good with my Wonder Woman, or not my Wonder Woman stuff, my DC stuff. But yeah. Next movie I got here, Cool Hand Luke for $1. Pretty cool. Next one I got here, Superman 3. Pretty crusty movie, but I need this for my DC collection. This completes my Superman classic films. So yeah, and I didn't pay $18. This was only 50 cents. So, hell yeah. Woo, a lot of stuff here. Next one we got here, Batman, Mystery of the Batwoman, a full-length animated movie. This completes my Batman animated films. Now I have every single one made, which is pretty legendary. Really pleased to complete that. So yeah, can't go wrong with the Batman. Next movie I got here is Return to Oz. This is Wizard of Oz Part 2. Mainly picked this up for the wife. She never seen it before. We watched it. She likes the first one a lot more, as do I, but it's pretty cool. Next ones I got here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Inuyasha movies, all on DVD for $2 a piece. I don't know if this is all the movies made, but Inuyasha is awesome in my opinion. So I'll take these for $2 a piece all day. So yeah, I got those. You grab those for me, babe. Next thing I got here is Justice League Season 1. This is the first 26 episodes of the original Justice League. This comes on a 4-disc box set. Also includes a bunch of special features like Inside Justice League the First Mission, Never Before Seen promos, blah blah blah. But yeah, for you Justice League fans out there, figured you guys would like this. Really pleased to get that. The next movie I got here is The Reef. This is an Australian film based on a true story. This is currently being sold at Walmart for $10. This is basically open water, but Australian. Really, really good. Highly recommend it. Very suspenseful. Now, the next one's here is all wrestling DVDs. First one I got here is the 2-disc collector's edition, McMahon. This is basically a documentary on Vince McMahon. Really good. A little long, but really good nonetheless. This was $3. Next one I got here is Dusty Rhodes, The American Dream. The Dusty Rhodes story. This is basically a documentary about Dusty and a bunch of his greatest matches. Comes in this cool little DVD case. Open it up here, and comes with some really nice packaging and a box set. Really like this, the way they packaged it. But yeah, there's Dusty Rhodes. That was $5. Next one here is The Twisted, Disturbed Life of Kane. This was $5 in the $5 bin at Walmart. It's a 3-disc set. Haven't watched it yet, still sealed, but if you guys are interested, it's in the $5 bin at Wally World. Next one here is Judgment Day from 2003. Got a lot of great matches on here, like Kevin Nash, aka Diesel, versus Triple H, Big Show, aka The Giant, versus Brock Lesnar. Epicness. This was $3. Next one here is Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. Also PlayStation 2 compatible. But this is a documentary on Brock from 2003. This was also in the $5 bin at Walmart. Still sealed, haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure it's good. And the last WWF DVD here is WWF No Mercy from 2003. Includes matches: Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle versus John Cena, Chris Benoit versus A-Train, Guerrero versus Big Show. A lot of good stuff on here. This was $3 or $4, can't remember, but really cool. Really sorry for the long-ass video, you guys. I'm trying to get through it quickly here. Next thing here is figurines. I got this 1989 Nintendo of America Luigi for $0.25. If anyone knows where this came from, please let me know. Next thing here is the 1992 movie Leonardo figure in mint condition. This was 50 cents. Really pleased to get that. If anyone has the movie Raphael or movie Donatello, please let me know, and we'll work out a trade. Next thing I got here is a Captain America plush. Really cool. This was $5. It's about a foot tall. Official Marvel plush. Pretty awesome. Now on to some Marvel Universe here. We got the black suit Spider-Man. Really sweet. And we got the Captain America Battlefield comic series cap, which is really awesome. There's a closer look. Pretty cool. And the next thing we got here is a Captain America official movie patch from the Golden Age cap. If you guys saw my last pickups video, I had the Modern Age cap, so I decided to get the Golden Age one. Really cool. Now we got some first appearance comics here. I went to the flea market, man, and I dug through some bins. Excuse me. And I came across Moon Knight's first appearance for $1. I was like a little kid on Christmas Day, dude, just cheesing away. Really, really, really stoked to get that. Really happy. This one's worth a lot. And the only damage is just a slight bend here at the top. But other than that, I'm very pleased. Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters. Just awesomeness. Next one here is a sealed 30th anniversary giant-sized web of Spider-Man. Really awesome. I only need one more to complete my 30ths. Next one here is the first appearance of Omega Red from X-Men issue 4. And the next one here is a sealed Superman Returns, or Superman's Back from the Dead, whatever you call it. But it's also the first appearance of Steel and Superboy. Pretty sweet. And the last one here is Batgirl Busted, issue 13. I know that one's not a first appearance, but I figured to throw it in here since it was a pickup. Let's see here. Last little tidbit, we got Ninja Turtle keychain, which is pretty sweet, and a Michelangelo keychain for the wife, which is pretty awesome. She's a big fan of Mikey, so I had to get that for her. And the last things here, we got Spider-Man, People Say I'm Amazing. This glows in the dark. Really cool. I like the clever saying. Next one here is Captain America. The shield. These are really soft. These are at Hot Topic. Really, really cool. Really glad to get that. And the next one here is Captain America again. And trying to get where you can see that. Really awesome, man. Really like that one a lot. Got Red Skull in the background. Very patriotic looking. But yeah, pretty awesome. And the last thing here, we got this 1977 Captain America board game from Milton and Bradley. Also featuring the Black Falcon, aka Falcon, and the Avengers. This is very vintage. Very pleased to get this. I got this for like $5. I want to show you guys the board. Man, I'm sorry I'm shaking the camera here. I've been holding it up for like 20 minutes. But the board just looks awesome, dude. It's got all the Avengers. It's got a lot of villains like Doctor Doom, Red Skull. Then it's got some Avengers like Iron Man, Thor, Falcon, Yellow Jacket, Hawkeye, Cap, the Wasp, Ant-Man, Scarlet Witch. More villains like MODOK, Baron Zemo. Really fun game. We played this last night. Really enjoyed it. Really vintage, man. Very, very, very pleased to pick this up. Love that vintage Captain America stuff. But anyways, I'm sorry for the extra long-ass video. I just hate doing it in parts, man. But for those of you that stuck around and watched this all the way through, you guys kick ass. Really glad you stuck around. Appreciate all my new subscribers, everyone that comments, and just in general shoots me messages and lines. You guys are awesome. Anyways, I'm babbling. Thanks for watching. As always, be easy.